You are depriving some village of their idiot!
Huples Cat, welcome to Thursday Fun, the iMac's terrible edition.
Fallout, an increasingly important word in the atomic and hydrogen age. The facts from Federal Civil Defense tell us that fallout could hurt you, might even kill you. Well, what about it, mister? What is this fallout stuff? Fallout is nothing more than particles of matter in the air made radioactive by nuclear explosions. Sooner or later, however, they settle to Earth. This is fallout, and it can be very dangerous if you don't know what to do about it. Well, do you know what to do about it, Grandpa?
Not yet, young man, but I will.
There are 4 major characteristics of an A-bomb or H-bomb explosion. They are blast, heat, initial radiation, and residual radiation. All this clear so far, sister?
Sure, but you've talked about fallout from enemy bombing.
Our government very carefully tests only small nuclear devices in the United States. So these are the facts that should reassure and encourage you. Be ready to assist in defense preparations in your community if your help is needed. For fallout is only one.
Indeed. We need to think about nuclear fallout in this time of COVID-19 because who knows who's going to start dropping bombs next. Anyway, I'm working on my iMac and I finally managed to be able to make videos on it, but I'm not really that impressed with it. So I think what I need is a camera and a microphone, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, let's have a little look at Mabel and Olive and see what they've been up to. It's not been good. Crime's getting rife.
You found it? Well, that's convenient. So in that case, did you think about handing it in? Because we've had reports of an object matching this description being stolen. Yes. Oh, that's amazing, is it? Ah. And someone suggesting that you might be responsible. Now, I'm not going to tell you who made the allegations. I'm asking her. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Right, well, let's have a think about things and perhaps try the truth this time. The story's starting to fall apart. You're not helping yourself making threats. It's all right, we'll get you in a protection program. Change your name to Susie. Disguise you as a pug. Right, so come on, have a think about it. You're too young to be wasting your life. You don't need to get involved in this kind of thing. Just give it up. There we go. You know it makes sense. And I'll see if I can have a word with the prosecutor, although he's a bit of a Rottweiler. I mean, he is actually a Rottweiler.
Of course, even good Christian cats are getting into stealing stuff these days. What is the world coming to?
Ago now, and the first of my hymns, which went into the hymn book, into hymns ancient and modern and all of that, I used the sentence, it came from St. Mark's Gospel, as the very first sentence of the hymn of Jesus' coming into Galilee in his ministry. And the first time he spoke in St. Mark's Gospel in that ministry, he said, "The kingdom is upon you. Repent and believe the gospel." Sorry, we've acquired a friend this morning. And that became the first line of a hymn. The kingdom is upon you, the voice of Jesus cries, fulfilling with its message the wisdom of the wise. It lightens with fresh insight, creating new dimensions of faith for all to find, as the last line of that first verse. It's a present reality, is why I use the Venite, but he describes the rhythmic quality of ordinary life and people expecting that really, when they're in the middle of it, to go on forever, not expecting at any moment that something very different might happen to call them into a completely different vocation. And then that question.
Well, Kitty had her milk and she left. Hope she was enlightened by that somewhat interesting talk from some guy in a frock. Now, the bottom line here is that cats are often abused, but do you know that cats can often abuse people?
The Golden Labrador, unique amongst canine breeds because it has the ability to act as a seeing eye for the visually disabled, a task no animal was capable of. That is, until now. Thanks to modern training techniques here at the Animal Psychology Unit in Barnstead, the world of the visually disabled has become that much more assured since the introduction of the guide cat. Trained to a very high standard, the guide cat will lead its master along safely. The guide cat is ever aware that its first duty is the care and safety of its master. The guide cat is also trained to remain poised and calm, whatever the crisis. He can also calculate distances and always chooses the most desirable route home. Until at last, it guides its thankful master back to the security and comfort of his own home.
Well, this kitty doesn't recommend a guide cat. You know, cats cannot guide. They can lead, but they can't guide. So what about 2020? 2020 has left a lot of us feeling quite like this. And now, a public service announcement.
Do you want to give up smoking but can't? Well then why not try these? They look like ordinary cigarettes, and they are, except that one of these cigarettes has been up a dog's arse. The tip of one of these cigarettes has been gently pushed up this small dog's arse, and then placed carefully back into the packet. But which one? That's the risk you take. Knew one of these cigarettes has been up a dog's arse really makes you think, how badly do I want this cigarette? Bad enough to risk smoking a cigarette that's been up a dog's arse? Now there's a risk your cigarette will taste of arse. Dog arse. Knew one of these cigarettes has been up a dog's arse, because no one wants to smoke a cigarette that's been up a dog's arse.
Though I am reliably informed by President Trump, if you wear a mask, it actually reduces the taste of dog's arse. However, let's have a little moment of absolute joy. Let's have a look at May May and her new baby. Well, that was great. It's abundantly apparent to me that the iMac is not the ideal medium for me to make videos on. So I may flip back to the old clunky PC for a little while and see what I can do. I'm fairly sure once I figured it all out, I should have a much better video quality and sound quality than what I'm getting. What I'm getting is kind of useless. And trying to find the video editor has been a pain for the last couple of days. So you'll have to bear with me. I am going to have to drop videos down, and I have to make them shorter, and I have to do a whole bunch of stuff, but I have to work on this, and I have to fix this, because I'm sure this can work. If anybody has any hints on how to use Filmora 9 or Filmora Pro on an iMac, modern iMac 2021, I'd be really happy to hear it. And I may in fact put out a video asking the general YouTube community to help me, because that worked really, really well when I was having my GoPro issues. So if anybody has any hints, let me know. I'm thinking one thing I need is a microphone, and the Filmora thing, I don't know if it's going to work out. I have tried iMovies, it's garbage, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Filmora works really great on PCs, and it's not working at all on iMac, and apparently Filmora Pro, after over a year, cannot be compatible, cannot take screen capture from iMac, which is a major problem, because a lot of my videos are like that. This is going to be a major, major pain. Bear with me. But what's been going on in the United States
Now I know you're probably asking yourself, what is that sexy outfit you got on right there? Well, you see, this here is Carhartt's new summer fashion line, called the Carhartt Nut Cutters. And ladies, they got a pair for y'all too, called the Carhartt Coochie Cutters. You see, these is made for the blue-collar working man and woman who likes the functionality of a pair of overalls while wanting to be cool in this summer heat. And let me tell you what, these old things here will keep you nice and R-rated. You see, they got ventilation hose. The air goes in here, and it comes out down there. So it keeps your undercarriage nice and R-rated. Everything down here is dry as a bone. My tank meats, my testiculars, and my butt crack. You see, I used to suffer from swamp butt real bad. But look here. Look there. Look. I ain't got no swamp butt. And that's because of these old Carhartt nut cutters right here. Ladies, you get you a pair of them Carhartt coochie cutters, your tarco will be dry as a bone too. You won't ever have to worry about sweating down there. But I will have to warn you, you don't want to wear them too tight.
What anybody think of the animals in this world of ours? Let the dog in. Let the dog in. Who cares about your trousers? Anyway, that's about all for me this week. I do apologise for the audio, visual and attention deficit quality of this video. No animals were harmed in it as far as I know. The koala bear was upset because he'd been kicked out of a tree. He hadn't been actually harmed and just sat around crying. I've never heard a koala bear cry before, and that's why I included it. So you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully I will get this all resolved in the next week or so. Toodles!